Welcome back! Today I'm bringing you some fun and interesting facts about history. So here's some history about the condom. The condom was invented in the 1500s. It was originally made of linen, which I don't think was a very good idea, and it was named after Dr. Charles Condom. So acupuncture has been around for a long time, and it's been used to cure a lot of aches and pains and other ailments. But who was the first person to use it, and when did it start being used? Well, the first person to start practicing acupuncture was the Emperor of China named Shen Nung, and he started practicing in 2700 BC. So why was the Eiffel Tower built, and just how old is it? Well, the Eiffel Tower was built in 1889 for the World's Fair. It's common knowledge that the Olympics have been around for centuries, but the beginning of the modern Olympics was in 1896. And since then, only Australia and Greece have been the only two countries that have participated in every game in the Olympics. Back in the time of Shakespeare in England, it was improper for women to be on stage. So all of Shakespeare's plays were originally acted out by boys and men. So all the women's roles were played by males. Since the 1st century AD, a lot has changed. The world has changed. People have changed. But we're not as different from people that lived in the 1st century as we might think. The first documented handwriting of a woman in Latin was an invitation to a birthday party. Talk about a close call. When the Apollo 11 landed, it only had 20 seconds left of fuel. They should have made a movie about that. History tells us that America and Russia were in a race to see who could get out to outer space first. But I think now we've grown up and we can set aside our differences and realize that we have a lot in common. Actually, all the American and Russian space missions have included chocolate. See, we have so much in common. Compact discs have only been around since about 1984. That's not a very long time in the scheme of things, but now we're already starting to move on to MP3 players, and who knows what's going to be next. I don't know if you know a lot about beer or what, but even if you do, I bet you don't know this. Africa has been brewing beer for over 8,000 years. It all started with the ancient Egyptians. And you know what? Certain tribes in Africa still brew beer today. Smoking is a nasty habit, and people have been trying to kick it for a couple hundred years. Now, the first recorded declaration of someone quitting smoking was in 1679 when a man in Finland wrote in his diary, "I quit smoking." He died a month later. Alfred Hitchcock is famous for bringing us such movies as The Birds and Psycho. But did you know that he directed the first ever speaking film in England? It was in 1931, and the name of that film is Blackmail. And in a future video, Jamie and I are going to be playing a game of Twister while trying to say tongue twisters. It's gonna be a lot of fun. In a future video, crazy, random, and unusual facts. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you learned something new and interesting today. If you can please do me a favor and rate my video to let me know how I'm doing. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the boxes below. Also, if you haven't subscribed, I urge you to do so you can keep up on our future videos. There's going to be a lot of fun and interesting ones to come. The magic crystal ball is sending me a message. It says, click the yellow button and subscribe, or else you're gonna have a very dark future. Compact dicks